My name is Alex Murillo. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I've been deported now almost 5 years. I work with Unified U.S. Deported Veterans. We are trying to get back home. I have all my family, my kids, everybody's in the U.S. I've been in the U.S. my whole life. I was taken to the U.S. when I was maybe 1 year old. Started my whole life there. All my thoughts and memories are that of an American kid. I identify with being American. It's not something that you can take away from me just by deporting me. When I was in the military, I was sent to places like Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, Haifa, Israel, and the whole time I was always an American, and I was always protected then by the flag, my unit, and I never stopped being faithful to America, and that's again something that you can't take away from us. As deported U.S. veterans, we feel that we should have been protected by the country that we were willing to fight and die for. Of course, it is very painful to be deported after serving the country. My kids need me. My kids have been waiting for me ever since I got in trouble. They were waiting for me. I was supposed to be released in a year and a half, and I never made it back to them. I got in trouble in 2008 for marijuana. I was sentenced to 37 months in the federal prison, and the judge recommended me the drug program and halfway house, which would have given me about a year and a half off of my time. I was sent to a federal prison camp with no fences, no walls, and after about 3 months of being at the federal prison camp, immigration flag popped up, and then I was sent to the hole for 3 months and then transferred to a medium prison where they have actual razor wire, armed guards, and a lot more serious inmates. And I also lost my drug program, and I lost my halfway house. So I had to do all my time. My kids were waiting for me, and I never made it back home. After being deported, I was sent through TJ. All the way on the bus, on the way from prison, I kept thinking that something might happen, like that they would stop the bus and somebody would get on and say, you know, we're not going to deport this guy because he's a U.S. veteran, or something would happen, and it never did. I did get deported. I was sent to Nogales. Nogales is not a nice place. It's not a good place. They're not very accepting of outsiders there. I only lasted about 6 months in Nogales. Once people found out that I was a U.S. military veteran, strange people started coming around the house asking them if I knew how to work with weapons, if I know how to shoot people, and all kinds of strange people started coming around, and I didn't want anything to do with them, so I ended up leaving Nogales and coming to a town called Rosarito, where it's much more accepting of Americans. I got 4 kids in the U.S. They miss me and they need me. I'm not the only one that's going through this. I can only speak for myself, but I can say that with all the deportations going on and with the way that my kids feel right now, it's a country that's growing up with a bunch of kids that are missing 1 or 2 parents, and they're gonna grow up and they're not gonna like the government that did this to them. I don't think they're going to grow up with this pain. They're going to grow up with this anger. As U.S. veterans, of course, I feel that we should be allowed to be home in the country that we were willing to fight for and kill for and die for. We deserve to be back home with our families. I think that America is a country that says over and over, it's like our national motto is to support the troops. honor the veterans, honor the soldiers. So if we say support the troops so much, then why do we deport the troops? Why was I good enough to fight and die for America, but I'm not good enough to live there? We don't feel that that's right. I think America has gotten its use out of me. I've done my time in America. I've done my time in the public school system. I've done my time in the military. I've done my time in the federal prison system. So America has very, very, very well got their use out of me, used me thoroughly, and I was happy to oblige. But now I want to be home. I'm tired of being away from home. I'm tired of being exiled. I just want to go home. That's it. I just want to go home.